Hi, I'm Hannah R. Goodman, and this is my book, I Love That Girl, and I'm going to be reading an excerpt. This is from chapter 6, and it's from Nori's point of view. This is a book that's told from four different point of views, four best friends on a vacation in paradise, and I don't really think I need to say more than that. So, this is from Nori's point of view. When the beach house is in view up ahead, I notice someone sitting before the shore reaches the dry sand. Long strawberry blonde hair and knees hugged to her chest. Gwen. Hey! She tries to smile at me, but as I get closer, I can see that her face is covered in tears. I sit down next to her. Hey, what's going on? She wipes her eyes. Nothing. She stops and rubs her nose with the corner of her t-shirt. Allergies. But you don't have allergies. Before she can respond, I hear, "Good morning, ladies," and turn to see Ethan and Andy traipsing through the sand towards us. Gwen forces her lips into a smile. Ethan thumps down next to me and gives me a kiss. Behind us, Andy rubs my shoulders first and then Gwen's, who keeps pushing that smile bigger and bigger. Pretty pumped for Guys' Day, Ethan begins, but stops and glances over at Gwen. He continues, "Golf is the thinking man's game, bro." He grips Andy's shoulder hard. "Ow," Andy says, rubbing the spot Ethan just practically crushed. Ethan continues, "And you guys, you are in for a spa-cation day." Andy doesn't say anything, and Gwen wiggles her fingers and says, "Perfect," but it's a little too loud and enthusiastic. "Me and my guy get to hang out on the green. Man, we're growing up." Ethan throws an arm around Andy. When Ethan lets Andy go, Andy cycles through bewildered to confused. "Sounds fun," I offer, equally confused. Why is Ethan trying to sell this so hard? Andy says, "Yeah, guy time." He awkwardly slugs Ethan in the arm. Ethan slugs him back and sends him sprawling. I grab Andy, but he laughs, and Ethan apologizes and tries to brush the sand off the front of Andy's pants, and then stops. We all talk about the weather, and then nothing. Ethan kisses me, and I see Andy eyeing Gwen, and he leans down to her like I swear he's going to kiss her on the mouth. But she grabs him into a bear hug and rumples his hair. More weirdness. I hug Andy, Ethan and Gwen fist bump. I wait until the guys are climbing the stairs to the deck before turning to Gwen. "Is it me or is everyone off?" "Jet lag," she offers. "From a 3-hour plane ride that involves no time change?" The wind blows gently and the ocean rolls a little louder, and I watch Gwen's profile. Stray hairs blow around her. "What's going on with you?" I ask her. She doesn't turn to me, but pushes the stray hairs away before saying, "I don't know." "I know we really haven't seen each other in a while, and everyone's been so busy," I say. "Yeah." We sit in more silence, and then she takes a deep breath and holds it in. "What is it?" I put my hand on her shoulder. She puts her hand over it. "You don't want to know." I put my arm around her. She leans in and starts to cry freely. I whisper, "It's okay." She cries for a bit, and I want to cry too, but I don't. It's not about me. I feel her nod, and she sits all the way up and takes a deep breath, and this time lets it out before she speaks. "I'll tell you, but you can't interrupt me, okay?" I nod. "Andy and I nod again, encouraging her to continue. We've been," she makes a noise like she's frustrated, like she can't figure out how to say whatever it is she needs to say. "We've been," she tries again and fails. "We've been what? What could they be doing together that is so awful? Binging on chocolate croissants from that bakery on Thayer Street? Arguing over which season of Doctor Who is the best? We slept together. We've Well, you've been sleeping together. He only has one bed. That apartment is so damn small. How do you guys live there?" I laugh. "No, as in had sex." She won't make eye contact with me. Several times," she says, pulling her hair back like a ponytail, then releasing it and adding, Don't worry, we use condoms." The irony of that statement. I can't help but burst out in a laugh. "That's the first thing you think I would worry about upon hearing this news?" We look at each other and we both crack up. The cracking up turns into full-blown cackles and hee-haws and ha-has. Soon we're rolling on the sand and repeating, "Don't worry, we're using condoms." And then eventually we quiet down. The sun has climbed higher and the clouds have all but disappeared. And the magnitude of what she has confessed hits me. I don't really know what to say, I admit. I know you probably have more to say than that. There is an edge of defensiveness in her voice. Well, you were pretty messed up about him in high school. Gwen nods. At first I thought the obvious. I made him gay. We both laugh. But then I felt mad. She slides her shoes on, and stretches her legs out, like he used me to figure out if he was gay. Well, are you worried about that now? She looks down at the sand and whispers, yes. I rub her arm. You really think he's using you? He loves you. Andy loves you. You know that. She sighs. He's not using me. I mean, not consciously. I don't know. What do you think, Nori, about this whole thing? Really, what do you think? I take a breath and then tell her I think that the only reason Andy hasn't told me about his dating girls over the last few years is because he probably has been trying to figure out all this stuff himself. He's a thinker, he's a processor. But she doesn't look like she's buying what I'm trying to sell, though it's not really anything other than what I truly think about Andy. The other part of what I think I keep to myself. What did they think was going to happen by moving in together and sharing a bed? Gay or not, boundaries were crossed. Besides, I continue, if you guys are happy, then what's the problem? But I see pain written all over her face. Andy is gay. Well, obviously, he's not totally gay. She thinks for a moment and then she says, have I converted him? Am I so amazing? I can make men defy the confines of sexual preference? I have to laugh at that. And we both shake our heads. I'm afraid, she says, I'm afraid of him changing his mind again, of missing men, missing having sex with guys. And then what happens to me? She stops and hugs her knees tighter and wipes her nose on one naked knee. It's fucked up. She stops, tears forming again, and she holds her breath, trying to keep them in. I really don't think it's that simple as changing his mind, Gwen. I really don't. We fall silent.